Hi everyone, I'm Ken from Crypto Trading KS and BORSOG Trader. If you're new, welcome, and welcome back KS family and the BORSOG clan. If I can do it, you can do it, and if you can do it small, you can do it large too. A lot of people, when they enter the crypto market, they think they have to throw all their money on one position and then just get a huge return on investment. Actually, if you compound your gains, you can do incredibly well. For example, just say that you could turn 3% profit per day on $100 and just do that for a year. You would actually do incredibly well. And this is a bit of a hidden thing when it comes to all financial markets, but especially the crypto market. Because crypto is incredibly volatile, it's just going up and down and all over the place. It's the most volatile market on the planet. That makes it perfect for borsogging. I often talk about this 10% per week concept. You don't have to make 3% per day. Just say you could make 10% per week. And if you had $1,000, you would make $100 profit at 10% or get $1,100 back. If you just kept on doing that, accumulating it week on week on week, you would end up with quite a sum. And this is something really good to know. You don't have to get 200%, 500%, 1,000%. You can do really well by just doing it small. So BORSOG is all about going slow to go fast, starting small and scaling. So how do you actually BORSOG? I created the Crypto Trading KS Masterclass based on my 3 decades plus inside financial markets. When it comes to crypto, the first thing we need to do is to mark up our charts with the CTKS method. Then we need to look at outside trends, collecting probabilities like a really good detective. We come back inside the crypto market and find the market's focus, understanding that opportunities reset daily. We have to have a real wealth focus and a positive excellence focus before we buy or sell. If you don't have that, if you think really negative, you'll actually create negative results. So we must be like firefighters going into a burning building. That means we have to have all our training and safety equipment on. This is a specific BORSOG trade on Arweave, AR. And this is what the market looked like when I placed the trade. Bitcoin had broken down and broken down hard. The crypto market was selling off. Things were looking pretty bad. And we know that BORSOG trading is in and out trading. It's going long at spot. And you can do this in any market condition. And it's all about learning market timing. It's incredibly important to understand how to ride these particular waves. So for example, what is Arweave? Arweave is a decentralized storage network that seeks to offer a platform for the indefinite storage of data. Ooh, sign me up. If you're new to the channel, a very big welcome. And you'll probably ask, Ken, what is this blue line here? That is actually Bitcoin's relative price action. What we can see is Arweave is following Bitcoin's gravity. And this is a rule that we talk about extensively in the masterclass. Now have a look what happened here. Basically Bitcoin just tanked. It literally tanked down from around 20,000 to under 19,000, just going down and down and down. Something to bear in mind, this particular trade was actually executed into the market when Bitcoin and Ethereum were just literally plummeting. So let's have a look at what I actually did. I saw Bitcoin coming down hard, and then using the CTKS method, I saw things repairing themselves. So when did I get into this particular trade? And when did I get out? And of course, I always provide the proof and evidence of all of my transactions. The first thing I did, I bought when there was an actual retracement in this price. For many reasons, I saw technically that was a fairly good setup. And you'll only be able to see this if you use and apply the CTKS method. And as soon as that actual buy order was filled, I placed the sell order. Because of the CTKS method, I knew this level would be a reasonable level to place a sell order at. The first thing, I always show my proof, and I always show my proof in the masterclass as well. You can see I bought Arweave at 916. Then I immediately placed the 1047 sell level, 1047 just up here. And what we actually see, it's really important to remember the market was absolutely destroying itself at this time. And what we do as BORSOGers, we have tremendous courage because we have the knowledge. Knowledge, without knowledge, if you have courage, you'll just probably go off a cliff. So it's really important to be courageous, but also to be knowledgeable. There's so many things that you will learn inside the masterclass that will allow you to do these kind of things. And for example, if you look at the money here, what we actually managed to do in the span of about 3 hours, what is our percent return? Let's check it out. The percentage return is 14.3%. Now that's just in 3 hours in a market that was basically jumping off a cliff. And this is something that you want to keep in your mind. When you BORSOG, you can do really, really well, but you must have the knowledge, and you also must control your emotional state. Just think of it this way. You're a firefighter going into a burning building. If you're going in with thongs and a t-shirt into a burning building, you're going to get scorched. Don't do that. But if you have all your fire gear on, okay, that's good. That's what you need. But you also need your training. So you have your fire gear, you have your training, but you don't have the mental outlook. For example, you're scared of fire. You've got a phobia against fire. Okay, you need to overcome that before you go into the fire, into the market. With trading, we very much stack probabilities. We know that there's no certainty in that, but we can have confidence that things move on average, and that's a pretty good state of play. And one thing you may also like to keep in mind, even though we had a 3-hour window, the return, even if we got this over the span of 24 hours, the annualized return is something crazy. And you don't have to turn 14%. There are many members of the BORSOG clan that do 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6%, and they're doing incredibly well. You don't have to aim for double-digit returns. I just simply show you this because I want to show you in a melting down market, returns are not only possible, they're probable as well. When we talk about the LKM zones, it's kind of like a traffic light. Learning, knowledge, and mastery. Learning is zone 1 and zone 2, and it's really natural for people to have doubt and self-sabotage when they enter the market. That's just normal stuff, and everybody goes through it. So don't worry if you're going through zone 1 and zone 2. How do you know you're there? You'll want really, really big returns, and you may be gambling. Zone 2 is very, very toxic. It's full of conflict. But just keep in mind, this is normal. Zone 1 and Zone 2, everybody goes through it on their road to become professional. You don't need to be worried about it or feel guilty about it. It's normal. When you understand that the market doesn't know you, it doesn't know anything about you, it's completely independent of you, and you become 100% responsible and accountable, you start to move into Zone 3, where we learn, and learning is a critical skill, and we talk about this all the time in the masterclass. And Zone 4 is the mastery zone. That's where we actually achieve happiness. The whole point of getting into the market and actually making money is to be happy, but people cannot be happy in Zone 1 and Zone 2, and many people can stay there for decades. Always keep in mind, you control the trade, the market controls the return. You have to be very situational about your knowledge. And it's also good to think that only knowledge can yield the result. If you want a positive result, you have to know as much as you can. As a BORSOG trader equipped with the knowledge of the masterclass, you will enter markets that look like this, and you will score returns that look like this. But you need the knowledge. Go slow to go fast. Start small and scale. And if you like trades like this, please subscribe to our community, and don't forget to hit the notification bell there, because I will be posting trades on a daily basis. LGRC1 left a really nice comment I wanted to share with you. Buying the CTKS Masterclass was the best decision of my life. Positive excellence attitude really helps you through the hard times, and this experience made me understand that I need more knowledge. Everybody wants the knowledge, but in nowadays it's very hard to find. I've read at least 50 books on investing, and all of them presented something that couldn't be applied or made you behind the market. Thank you, my friend. I think I can speak in the name of everybody from the community that we are blessed to be here, peace and love, and remember those times when we see Bitcoin at this level. Thank you, my friend. As a BORSOG trader, it's really important that you have a positive outlook on the market. After all, you're stepping into the burning building when people are fleeing from it. And if you know that opportunities reset daily, if I can do it, you can do it. Just start small and scale. Don't leverage, just use coffee money to learn and get in synchronization with the market. And I feel these statements are very, very important for you to say because they're completely correct. You are worthy of success, happiness, and financial prosperity. You either win or learn. Analyze each trade. Look for the lesson. You're 100% responsible and never blame. Knowledge and experience create fearlessness. I recently started the BORSOG Trader channel because I want to share trades with you. All of these trades were made just in the past couple of weeks, all as Bitcoin has been doing its merry dance all over the place. And today's price action was really, really interesting. We had a massive sell-off, and then what did we have? We had a bounce. Please come across and visit the main channel, Crypto Trading KS. It's right up here in the top right hand side. Have a great day or night ahead, my friend, and I look forward to seeing you in the next trade.